Russia. Russia is one of the most beautiful countries in the world, with a high population of 146,780,720 people. In 2010, there was 142,856,836 million people. That means from 2010 to 2019, there was a 0.30% increase. The density of this country is very high. There are 8.4 people per square kilometer. This means that Russia is one of the most sparsely populated countries in the world. The population is most dense in the metropolitan part of the country, with a milder climate centering in Moscow and St. Petersburg. 74% of the country is urban. This makes Russia a highly urbanized country. This means that it makes it easier for people to move there and migrate there because there are a wider variety of transport links and a lot more job opportunities. Now let's get factual. The distribution of Russia. So, the population total in thousands is 142,834. The population proportion under 15% is 15.1. The population proportion over 60% is 19. The population median in years of age is 38 years. The most populated city is Moscow, with 12,380,664 people. In this city, there are very widespread nationalities, which includes Russian, Ukrainian, Tatars, and Armenians. A lot of the migrants take hold of the city because of job opportunities, better climate, and better transport units, as I said earlier. We know that the birth rate is measured by per thousand per year. In 2017, there was 12.05 births per thousand. The death rate is also measured the same, which means that there was 12.0 per thousand people who died in 2017. The economic structure of Russia also invites people to move there. The income received by the economy is from the upper and middle income category. There is a lot of debate in economic freedom, making Russia the 98th freest economic country in the 2019 index. As we are becoming closer to the end of the Russian population, here are some components to think about. There is one birth per 17 seconds. There is one death also per 17 seconds. There's one net migrant per 3 minutes and one net gain of one person every 4 minutes. As we move on to the Maldives, Maldives is the smallest Asian country. The population of this very small country is only 532,458 people. As it may come as a surprise, the Maldives is also quite high in density. There are 1,506 people per square kilometer, and the total land area is 300 kilometers squared. 41.7% of the population are urban. There are 188,377 people who are urbanites. The population is most dense at the capital, Male. The population of this capital is 133,412 people. The area of this city is 9.27 square kilometers. This is also one of the most dense cities in the world. This is also the 11th most densely populated countries in the world. Some facts on the distribution of people in this country. A third of the people live in the centrally located capital city of Male. A tenth live in the southern Adu city. The remainder of the populace is spread over the 200 or so populated islands of Archipelago. The population median years of age is 28 years old. As you can see, this is different to Russia, as Russia's median age is 38 years. Here are some lovely facts about this beautiful country. This is, as I said, the smallest Asian country in terms of size, in land area, and in population. Mali's city consists of 188,337 people, and Adi city, the other main city of the Maldives, is compacted of 32,000 people, and the Puhazamala city is consisting of 12,000 people. A third of the population is made up of 70,000 foreign workers and 33,000 illegal immigrants. These people immigrate to this country for its amazing temperatures and job opportunities in the tourist field. The Maldives is very popular because of its amazing tourist attractions, which attracts people who are looking and are in need of jobs. The majority of the foreign workers and illegal immigrants come from Nepal, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka. These people also immigrate because of the conditions of those countries. They are also third world countries, but very, very hard to live in. The population growth and its factors. There is a natural increase in the population growth and factors because there is an excess of births over deaths. The rate of the population growth is 1.69%. This increased by 10% in 40 years and also doubled. The trends in fertility and morality is a huge factor in the population growth, including job opportunities, as I've been previously saying, and its decline of deaths, which make the population grow even more because if there's not a lot of deaths, that results in not a lot of space, going to density again. The birth rate of this country, as I said previously in the Russian part of this documentary, is measured by per 1,000 people per year. So the birth rate is 2.09 people per year in 2019. The death rate is also measured by per 1,000 people per year, and it is now 3.3 deaths per 1,000 per year in 2019. Also, some things to think about is also the immigration rate. Every 72 minutes, an immigrant will come into the country, and 28.45 are migrants. Some other components to think about of the Maldives. There is every birth per 76 minutes and a death every 360 minutes, which is some wild things to think about as we are coming to our conclusion. As we could gather from this whole documentary, Russia had a higher population than the Maldives, which had a much lower population. The Maldives has a lower population because there are not a lot of job opportunities, and the Maldives has a smaller land size. Also, some things to think about is that Russia has one birth every 17 seconds and one death every 17 seconds, which means that the natural increase is very stabilized. But in the Maldives, the natural increase is a lot higher because there's an excess of births over the deaths, because there's a birth every 76 minutes and a death every 360 minutes, which is much bigger of a difference. As we now come to the complete ending of this documentary. I hope you understood and comprehended all of the facts, and I hope that you enjoyed this documentary. Thank you very much for listening. Hope to see you soon.